Hey guys, just wanted to give you coaches some information about the different things you can do inside the app. The screen you're seeing right now is the iPad version. So the app version on your phone is going to be the same thing, just a little bit more condensed. But anyway, here we go. It's all the same functions and features. So on the dashboard, down left, first icon, the first thing you're going to come to is my calendar. So as a coach, it's going to show me any classes that I'm coaching or even any classes that I'm registered as an athlete in. So it's going to kind of be a dual purpose for you as a coach. It's not to be confused necessarily with the classes. This is the full list of classes. You can jump in, look around, whatever. But you can see here, I'm assigned as a coach. I can see my profile there. I can view the class from there, or I can view it from here. Either way is fine. Next item on the top up here is called invites. Now, this is for me showing invites that I'm invited to, so I can accept or decline. But this is a good place for you to know that if you do a PT session or something that invites someone to a specific calendar event that no one else can see, they'll see it here and they're going to have to accept it here in this invites area. And you can see I have 4 active invites. Then you got PRs, benchmarks, workouts. I'm not going to go into that. That's basically all athlete storage and data and computing, all that kind of stuff. So you can poke around in there when you have time. All right, but let's go back into my class because that's the main things you're going to be doing throughout the day. So if I go into view my class, the first thing I'm going to see is that I'm on this icon right here, which is the workout icon. As I scroll down, I can see information about the workout. Obviously, it's 23.1. And then I can see, I got some coaches notes here. So anything where it says coaches notes and below, only coaches can see. So there's a video here, or there could be multiple videos, there could be multiple, like tons of text, but everyone else just sees everything from the score 1 and above. So keep that in mind. As a coach, you're going to be able to see a little bit more than everyone else will see, which is nice. All right, so that's kind of the main thing to know on this screen. The next icon over is called attendance. This is where you have the ability to do check-in and a bulk rate. So if you had 5 people or 20 people, you could still do a select all and do a group check-in, and boom, everyone's checked in now. Now, keep in mind that if maybe you were wrong about someone, you can click on any one of these individually and say check out, remove them, or even you could add scores if you really wanted to. But the nice thing is I could check Greg back out and be like, actually, Greg wasn't here. Or if I need to do it in bulk, and I just re-click this check-in button, it's just going to basically toggle things back and forth. So it's a quick way to check people in. There is some capabilities for people to check them their own selves in. So occasionally you might come in here and see someone already checked in, which is fine. Just verify that they're there. Or if you need to add a member that showed up randomly, you can just go into here, search their name, click on their name, it'll add them to the list. Now you're also going to see things down here like wait list and coaches. So the wait list will show you a list of anyone who goes beyond. If you have a threshold for how many people are in a class, you'll have this little 3 eye dots with a difference. You can say like add to class and you'll be able to move them up. But the most important thing probably is that you as a coach check yourself in as well. Because if you don't check yourself in, then you don't probably get paid or you don't get recorded for that class. So it's super important that you do that. You can also, if you're maybe, I wasn't Dustin and another coach was coming in to cover for me, they could just come to add coach and they could come in here and just go ahead and click add that coach. And now Meander, who might be taking over from me, can check himself in, check me out if I accidentally check myself in, whatever. You have full access to do this. So check in users, check in coaches. Those couple of things there. The next icon up here is just everyone can have access to this. It's just a weight calculator, percentages, barbells, things like that. So that's really useful. Everyone can see that. The next one is for coaches only, and this is a coaches chat. So if I put in things like had a great time, but warm up was hard, no area, something like that. Now I got a little conversation going back and forth. So anyone who's a coach is going to get messaged, hey, Dustin sent this message to you as a coach. And what's really nice about that is then it keeps a little chat, a side chat for coaches all throughout the day on that specific workout, which is kind of cool. So, all right, that's that icon. The last icon, you will only see if there's actually heats that are set up so heats you can set up at a class level. So the Open's a great example, Murph, other things that require heats. If you have heats put onto your class, you'll see this little icon. As soon as a member registers, they'll automatically get this page popped up to basically select a time. So like I'm going to see the select button because like me as a person, I could put myself in those heats, or I'm going to see this little add button as a coach, which is really nice. So I could go ahead and add in and say like, let me add in Greg. Let me add in Katie and maybe Sheena to that heat. And then over here on this heat, I'm going to add in Pat and Scott. So as you can see, it kind of dwindles the people down. You have a list of everyone. And then if I need to, I can remove someone from here and move them to a different heat. That's what you control you have. They're going to be able to put themselves into any heat that is not full. So 3 of 5, if someone comes and registers, they can put themselves in any of these. But if this was completely full, they would only be able to choose the next 2 heats. Everyone sees the heats. The coaches just have a little bit more access. It's kind of a cool feature to kind of keep in mind when you're doing something that might require that. All right. So that's dashboard, classes, attendance. Great. That's all good there. Memberships, not much coaches can do there. This is for people to individually purchase. Store, this is where you have a few different capabilities. One of them being that you can sell products instead of just buy them. So if you're going to buy them, when you say the select user area, you would actually just type your own name in. But if you type someone else's name in, like let's see here, Greg Skyver, he came by, he wanted to buy this thing. I said, great, clicked on Greg, scroll down. Now I can see Greg's information's in here and I can click purchase. That would charge Greg the amount of money for the product, and you just go like that. So that's if I had a member. Now, if someone just walked up and handed me cash or check or a card, I can do guest purchase, and it will load some payment information down here if I want to. There's like delivery. If some products have delivery, a whole bunch of things you can do. But basically, the idea is that you can come into the store and sell things to people, but they're going to see buy on their end. So as long as you have it turned on for them, they're going to be able to purchase these things on their own, but there might be some products that the coach has to go get or find. So that's another thing that you have access to. So those are the big things. Other than that, everything else is kind of based on memberships. I mean, there's different check-ins and QR codes and hybrid access and different things that you potentially might have as an athlete. It doesn't necessarily apply to a coach, but hopefully this gives you enough information to get started or to start thinking about how you might manage your class. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to support@streamfit.com, and we'll see you later. Take care.